Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video for Conan Exiles. Today in this video, folks, I'm going to be showcasing all of the god avatars for the religions in the game. Now, most people will know what they look like. What I want to do here is kind of just summon them and have a look at their designs and kind of show off their attacks. So it's more or less a showcasing video. If you guys enjoy this video, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content here on this channel. And of course, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description as well as in a pinned comment. So, in order to summon gods, you need to get to the third tier of your altar. You can learn all of the religions. When you do that, as you saw there, they will show up on the map and they will have a beam of light going towards the sky. So you will need 500 zeals to craft one of these tokens, which will, of course, allow you to summon the god. In order to get 500 zeal, you can do that by crafting pretty much anything in the altar. For this, you will also need a good tier priest for the religion that you're trying to summon the avatar for. And I'm just going to find a good location where I can summon these avatars so we can have a proper look at how these things are designed. I'll do some attacks as well. I'm just trying to, I think I'll do it here. There shouldn't be anything built there. So as you can see the beams from quite a distance, and that is obviously to alert players around that someone has reached the third tier of the particular religion that they have. So first off, we'll do Seth. He should be a snake. Now I do like snakes, so that's pretty cool. It is one of my preferred religions simply because you learn the snake arrows which apply poison, and you can do that quite early on. In order to craft them, it's quite easy. It does not require that much or it doesn't require hard to get resources. This is what the avatar of Seth looks like. As you can see, you have a minute to use them, so you want to summon these guys when you're close to an enemy base. Now, another thought that has crossed my mind is I want to test these guys against a world boss to see what they do. I thought that crossed my mind was, of course, testing them against the undead dragon or the red mother. I think that might possibly be a cool thing to do. If you guys want me to do that, just let me know in a comment down below and tell me what world boss you'd like me to test them against. Now, I'm having a look underneath the snake. The scales don't seem to be there. Now, obviously, underneath the, or on the underbody of snakes, the scales are quite different. And I'm a bit disappointed that it doesn't have that, because I do love snakes. And I would have loved that detail. I mean, the camera is zoomed out quite a bit, to be honest. Interesting. Next up, we are going to summon the avatar of Yog. So let's see what this guy looks like. I mean, most people will know. I'm just doing it for fun. It's a showcase video, and I want to have a look at them myself because I haven't actually summoned them. Now, obviously, the gods are very useful in the PvP world, not so useful in PvE. But as you can see, when I summon, there's this pillar of dark light that comes down. Again, that's meant to announce to players that someone is summoning a god, and you only have 1 minute to use them, so you use them wisely. Now, Yog looks freaking amazing. I absolutely like this avatar. I think it's probably the best looking avatar if you ask me. It's spewing stuff underneath it. Not quite sure if that does damage or not, but it looks darn amazing. I love this. It looks like something out of a horror film, and that's what I like about it. I love the little tongue. Well, not little, the giant tongue sticking out. This is amazing. I love it. I think this is by far my favorite avatar in terms of design. The attacks, though, I mean, I look at the range it has on the attacks. It seems to have quite a massive range. So this is probably what you'll want to summon to take out bases. I'm not sure how well this guy damages, but he does seem to have quite a large range on his attacks. I mean, if I'm to follow the cloud of smoke that he leaves behind, it does look like you'll have a big range on it. He still looks freaking cool. I like that. I'd like to see more monsters like that in the game, to be fairly honest. And I think with Conan, there is the opportunity to do that. Next up is the avatar of Amir. So let's have a look at this fella. Now, obviously, the other thing I want to show is I want to show from a player's perspective what you will be seeing when you summon these. There have been videos out there that have shown these avatars, but they've also shown them from the perspective of a player looking at them, whereas I don't know how many videos show them from the perspective of you, the player that's summoned them. Again, another amazing looking avatar. I love the detail. I love the blue eyes. He kind of looks like the White Walkers from the Game of Thrones. I like that. I love the massive horns. This guy's freaking amazing. I like it so much. Do you know what? I kind of wish that Conan Exiles would do like little statuettes for the avatars. That'd be cool. I would definitely buy those. Just look at the amount of detail on this guy. I really like it so much. I'm not sure how good this guy is, but he looks freaking amazing. And the fact that he's humanoid with an axe, again, he's got like the little barbaric thing. But I like the fact that he looks, and he just reminds me of the White Walkers from the Game of Thrones series. I'm loving that. Next up is another avatar that I personally like in terms of design, and that would be the Derketo. So this would be, I believe, the goddess of death and lust. So let's have a look at what she looks like. I love the little summoning animation. I'm quite curious to see if you can get killed whilst trying to summon a god. And if you get killed, what happens to the token? Does it get used up? And here we go. This is Derketo. I like what they did here. So half of her is undead. The other one is kind of not undead. But the opposite of that. I love the design for the headpiece. That looks pretty neat as well. Let's have a good look at the body as well. That's pretty cool. I like it. Creepy but cool. And that's a good combination for me. I like the fact that she actually swings her head as I move the camera around. So this is her attack. She does this blow, I guess, or is it a kiss? Whichever one you want to call it. To me, it looks like she's blowing some sort of dust on whatever she's attacking. Must have bad breath or something, but I'm trying to see. This is not her good side, by the looks of it. This seems to be more her good side. I guess this would be the goddess which you would want to be on her good side, to be honest. Alright, let's have a look at the next avatar, and that would be the Jabal Sag god. And of course, Jabal Sag you don't unlock at the beginning. You have to do the Midnight Grove to unlock this religion. It's an okay dungeon, not too difficult, not too easy. It is a big dungeon, and I do like that, and it is a unique dungeon in terms of design. Once you complete it and do everything that you're supposed to in the dungeon, you will learn the religion and be able to craft a altar and summon this particular god. Again, I like this god for several reasons. The design is very unique. I like the fact that there's this manticore thing going on, so it looks like it has a manticore head and a manticore tail. So I like that combination. It's got wings, it's got claws, and a bit of a pot belly going on. It is definitely a interesting looking god. And if I have anything to say with regards to the design, and this is what I'm looking at, I do like what the devs have done with this god. It looks pretty neat. Now, to me, playing Ark the head looks very, very similar to the manticore. So does the tail. And that's what I can relate to. And I do like my mythological creatures, so I do like the manticore as a mythological creature. I like the design and detail on the feathers for the wings. So his attack is that wind gust thing that he did. I'm not sure how that works in terms of damaging. I'm guessing it'll have a decent range on it anyways. And finally up we have Mitra. So let's have a look at this. Now, my thought was to, at some point in future videos, to summon each of these gods individually in separate videos and see if they can be used to take out world bosses. Now, obviously, to get a god, you'll need a lot of hard work. Probably not worth it, but I wanted to see how easy it would be to kill a world boss with a god. I mean, you do have 1 minute to use them for. Maybe you could use them to farm the unnamed city, who knows. So this is Mitra. Now, to me, Mitra is more of a feminine name, which is quite interesting. He does look very Greek, and I love the details on the body. A lot of detail going on there. I like the fact that it looks and sounds like a statue as well. So that is pretty darn cool. I like the beard and the fact that it doesn't, you know, it looks like it's been sculpted. So the attack for Mitra is basically a stomp. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice. That's pretty cool. And this guy's giant. I mean, all of them are giant pretty much. That's amazing. There we go. Okay, so that was it for the gods. If you guys want me to make the videos that I mentioned in this video, let me know down below. So what I'm going to try and do here now, just as a test, is I want to see if we can preserve the coins. I'll put some tokens. So the name of Seth, for example. Nope. Okay, so it doesn't want to go in the preservation box. So I think these are the only things that you cannot place in the preservation box to extend the spoil timers. They all do have a spoil timer. I believe it's either I'm not quite sure here. I do have extended spoil timers on them, so I'm going to try them on both preservation boxes, but as you can see, it does not allow me to place them. You can place them in NPCs inventory, such as your pets and thralls, but it does not affect the spoil timers, just so you know. I'm going to show you that, and let's do that. As you can see, it does have 50 hours, so I'm guessing it'll be 25 hours. I think I have increased the spoil time, or maybe not, because this is local play. I know on the servers I've increased by 2 I've doubled the spoil timer is what I meant to say on all items. This is the single player mode, so I don't remember what the settings are. This might possibly be the spoil timer for these things. That is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and somewhat informative. If you have, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description. And, of course, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Until next time, stay safe, folks.